Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death.
Hello, Halvar. You bed down, tuck yourself in amongst the death and decay for some rest.
Nap time.
When you sleep, you dream of the woods. You want to tell us what you dream about?
There's this wolf, this white wolf with 6 legs, and I am chasing it, and it is leading me to the goblins, or to Woldheim. No, the goblins have overtaken Woldheim, and the wolf is taking me there. All my prey trapped in city walls, they cannot escape. I will eat them all. I mean, kill them all. Maybe eat a few of them. That is the most beautiful dream. All my enemies lined up, ready for the slaughter. Only I could get into the walls. If only I could get over them. So well built.
Yeah, it's not just the walls. You follow this wolf to a hill, I guess, mountain slope that overlooks Woldheim, but there's something else stopping you from approaching. Some invisible, unknowing force.
Green lights, they are in my way. I should declare a jihad on the sky. Maybe it would help me get out.
Is there anything other than Woldheim, or do you stand here and drool over your prey?
Halvar remembers his mother. She was the only one who accepted him only slightly. She would be so disappointed in him. Life is hard and sad. Halvar wishes not to disappoint the only person who has ever cared. Mother, I will kill them all.
Mother would be proud.
And I will get your axe back. They have stolen it from me. I am nothing without my axe.
Well, is this it? Your dreams come to an end?
Yeah, this is it.
All right, then. You awaken on the floor, covered in a fine layer of dust and silt. Don't know how long it's been. Let's go ahead and give you 3 HP. For roughly a day's rest.
Okay. This wound, 2 to this wound, 1 to this wound.
So you're a dog with a backpack? Is that the case?
I suppose.
Yeah. I feel like your potion would have probably been stolen along with your other valuables, but I'm fine if you still got it on your character sheet. You can hang on to it. You were hiding it away in a special place.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything other than the potion and scrolls?
Rope, belt, boots, pants. That's it.
At least you got your pants.
God. I wake up still in the same place, still wounded. Am I hungry?
You're still in the same place. You traveled far and wide, through forest and glade, all the way to the walls of Woldheim.
True. But now I am back here. I have gotten in a loop. I only wanted to go halfway. Should go to sleep and wake up halfway. Then I'll just be at Woldheim. Am I hungry?
Yes, there's an emptiness inside of you. You're not starving to death yet, but
I will attempt to eat this blue mushroom, this teal mushroom over here.
are those mushrooms? Or, oh, those are mushrooms. They were gemstones. Mushroom makes way more sense. Roll something. Let's see. Let's do a saving throw versus death. I'm trying to
0 successes.
fail. Don't immediately die, but I don't. It tastes pretty wretched, and I think you spit it out immediately.
Ugh.
You can decide whether to choke it down or.
No, it's not worth it. Not that hungry. Stupid mushrooms. Okay. I will sleep again, and this time I will, when I get to Wodheim, I will climb the walls and I will kill the goblins.
I don't think you're quite tired. I mean, you can't just like hibernate.
Right.
So either explain to us how you fill the time, or justify sleeping for several days straight.
I'll first explore southward a little bit. Because northward there look to be some baddies, which I'm not quite ready to go deal with. Let's just poke our heads to the south.
I can draw you some dynamic lighting. You can keep exploring.
Oh no. Oh no.
What did you see, Halvar?
I don't see it. Oh no, they're everywhere. I am surrounded by my enemies. There are skeletons and what looks like wolf people down there.
Wolf people?
Something I don't know. They look like wolf people.
Well, all around you are the moans of the restless dead, crying out for a coin. Someone to take pity on them. Lend them passage.
Keen, we're surrounded. Why are you still here? Why have you not gone home? I've been asleep for a long time.
Perhaps has it occurred to you that perhaps I do not have the coin to pay the passage to the other side?
No, it has not occurred to me. Why don't you take someone else's coin when they give it to you?
Blank. You're met with a blank stare.
Keen. What am I to do? I have no coin. There are enemies around us. I am badly wounded.
Well, seems you're in no rush.
That is
Time
true.
heals all wounds.
That is true. I could just keep resting. Dude, can you read? I am not what they call a literate man. What do these scrolls say? Certainly you do not need coin for that.
Is this some trick? A test?
Do I look like a man who could trick you with a reading test?
No, you don't. He takes the scrolls. What am I to do with this?
Tell me what it says.
I could tell you, but you could not comprehend.
Oh,
You might
so
go
many
insane in the
riddles.
process.
Okay, fine, Keen.
Perhaps this one you could pronounce.
What? What does it do? What does it say? Tell me. I've been carrying it around in case I need emergency toilet paper, but first I must know what is on it before I can properly use it. Put it behind me.
I don't know how I feel about giving you free identification from this guy. It is a scroll of protection, designed that perhaps even you could understand it. Although I think if you're illiterate, you probably still can't use protection scrolls.
Nope. Oh, it's a scroll of protection. I don't understand how it works. Do I put it over my body? I like lick it and like stick it to myself with saliva. Am I protected now?
You don't feel any more protected.
I take the paper off and roll it up. Fine. Next time I eat the bad mushrooms, I will have this prepared. I take a look at the potion and jostle it around. Listen to it.
Sloshes.
I will head back to my my little corner, lay my head down on the toadstools, and daydream, I suppose, about getting out of here. Sort of try to remember the creatures that I saw and their numbers and the topography, and sort of like daydream about how I might bust in and fight them. You know, if there's a rock here, like maybe I can crawl up to the rock and like leap over and surprise them and do this, or maybe I can like just charge in and, you know, play out the fantasy of fighting these creatures in my head over and over until I can fall asleep.
You can gain an HP resting. I don't think you fall asleep, though. You're just kind of daydreaming against this toadstool.
Well then, time has no meaning. If you'll allow me, I'm just gonna kick it and rest until I'm at full HP, but unless there's some reason I can't. Like if I get hungry enough that I can't keep healing or something.
I was kind of hoping to drag exposition out of you to explain what happens in this time, or justify going to a coma for
I think I just
for a week.
toss and turn. There's nothing to be done here. There's nowhere to go, because that's either across the river, which I can't swim, or into monsters on the north and south. So it's sort of that, like, you know, imagining yourself in a fight with monsters and trying to piece out how it might go, and rolling back and forth in the dirt, making myself as cozy a hole as possible, imagining the vengeance I will have upon my enemies. Imagine how good their flesh would taste when I can finally get to them. But Halvar's not a particularly smart man. This is probably the limit of his cognitive abilities. He can't, like, sit there and invent new math or busy himself with writing stories, other than stories of bloodshed. Yeah, he's pretty single-minded. He wants to get to the goblins. He's been trying to kill these goblins for it's got to be months now, and they're just won't die.
How hard have you tried, honestly?
Tried enough that I've died like 5 times.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hard try.
Alrighty then. Well, you can heal. How many HP are you down? You're down 25 HP.
That is 8 days of rest. That's more than a week.
Mm-hmm. What is that week like?
Miserable.
Yeah.
Have you ever sat in a dirty hole for a week doing nothing? I have.
Even like
shitty.
Yeah.
I just did it.
But you took breaks to get up and sightsee, and
and there was cool stuff going on. There were pretty lights and music. Yeah. But it wasn't hot.
Even like having one day sitting around, you get sore from the sitting, from the lack of moving. Muscles atrophy.
Yeah.
Not from one day, but I think from a week of sitting, be stiff. And all right, Halvar, your pity pit works. You can rest up for the 8 days and come back to full life.
It's a miserable week.
Roll a Constitution check.
28.
All right, you're fine. Yeah, and I think you find that although there is an emptiness in your stomach and in your heart, you go this week without eating, apparently, and you still manage to heal.
Halvar is so strong. He does not need to eat for a whole week. It's the true might of my people. And at full HP, Halvar will go. He's been imagining this for more than a week. He knows his plan. He's gonna sneak up on the backside of this wall. Sneak up over here. Go past the things that he's already slain. Scramble up.
I think, by now these bodies are over here, and they've more or less been blown into a pile of bones and dust.
Interesting that the corpses keep moving after death, and they keep going what looks to be uphill away from the river. There's certainly some sort of foul goblin magic at work here. If only my massive brain wasn't all muscle and was instead fatty tissue that could understand this. There's certainly something deeper going on here. Just can't piece it together. And this is where Halvar is ready to launch his next assault. He gets himself a
question. Have you been drinking from the river?
No.
No, I think you've just gone without food or drink.
Yeah. And it is here that Halvar begins his quiet rage. He uses the mushroom like a drum, and he kind of bangs on it and takes some dirt and eats it and kicks the ground and scratches his fingers across the rough-hewn rock. He gets ready to go over here and fight whatever's over in this region. They looked like wolf people before, but now they might just be regular zombies. That rage, I frenzy, I get ready.
People.
Of these people, what does he think of them?
Wolf people. Was that a vision from your nightmare, perhaps? From your memory?
Yeah, certainly. Because they were not wolf people when I saw them a moment ago. Halvar must be seeing things, must be confusing past and present. Oh no, I've been here too long, I must get away. I will rage for 11 rounds. And then with a yell, a scream, a shout, a draw of my sword, I will burst onto the scene. Fueled by anger.
You rush into the shambling, restless dead, and
I produce my sword. I strike with my charge, a 14 to hit.
I think that will do it.
9 points of damage as my short sword goes through the body, turns to the side, rips out.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use 2-point Neal stat blocks. Just a hot second. Right. Okay. So, did 9 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Your blade sinks into the creature. Do you follow up with a bite?
Does that kill the creature?
No.
No, then I will follow up with a bite. Which is a 10 to hit.
Which will hit?
2d4 d4 plus. God damn it, type right, Neal. 2d4 plus 4. I will rend with my teeth.
Teeth strike home. This creature is perhaps closer to life. It's got more flesh on its bones. You rip it apart. You tear out its throat, but it still stands, shambles, and claws back. Missing, and missing. This guy, I think, gets lost.
So when you said 2-point Neal zombies, you meant AC 8, but like 60 HP or something, 30 HP or whatever, right?
The one I'm looking at, the version I'm looking at has AC 6, 20 HP. I think this is the nerfed version, isn't it?
I think that's the most recent version, yeah. The most correct.
AC 8. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, then I guess I will roll initiative. 1d10 plus 3 out of habit.
Zombies can't swim?
No. Undead placed in flowing water or like real water, like rivers or oceans, should sort of like break apart. But that's because water is a metaphor for life and everything. And if this is the river of the dead, I don't know how that shit works.
Yeah.
This is...
I feel like armies of dead walking underwater is like a trope, isn't it? Anyways, not relevant here.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll initiative. You can just make another round of attacks.
Perfect. I will start with a sword strike. 14. 1d6 plus 4 for 9.
That will finish the first if you're...
Yes. And then I will turn to the next. 10 will hit for 9 damage. And I will rip back and forth with my teeth on this one. And that will be another round of frenzying. Moving on.
I don't think it was on the... Let's see, what's there? It's 2 to hit. It's not going to do it. This one gets his bearings and shambles over. That will hit. 20 clears by 5, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to need a D4. 10 points of damage, minus 2 is 8. Zombie just grabs hold of your face and yanks on it.
Oh, that is my best face. That's okay. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have been getting those damage buffs. I'm at full HP.
Oh.
I think that last attack should have been against the one that I had killed originally.
I think you still would have killed the first one. Hold on a second. Let me see. What have you done? You did, well, now you'll get plenty of damage buffs, but the first one was the 2d6, right? You did, I think you started with a crit, or was that a previous? Oh, no.
I think that's
0 success. Let's see. So there was 5. So you would have had no damage buffs. Should have been 5.
Should have been 5 and 6.
5 and 6 is 11.
And then that other 5.
Then a 5
would have been
it, but
yeah.
This time, so that's
Okay.
16. So the first one's dead. The second one is still unharmed, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But now you are down a ton of HP.
Now I'm down 8 and I can start wrecking face. I will take my face back. I will stab towards the one that just murderated me with a natural 20. That is going to be 3d6 plus 8. Is going to be 18 damage.
Ooh, not quite enough to bring him down. You stick it in his belly, jiggle it around a bit, and pull it out, spilling desiccated guts all over the floor.
And then I bite for the throat, doing 2d4 plus 8 for 12 damage.
All right, that is
still
enough.
30 total, yeah.
Utterly destroy this goblin.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure these aren't goblins, though. Goblins are smarter than these things, or at least faster than these things.
And turn fire. It's a miss. You can take another round of attacks.
Alrighty. I will bring my sword to bear, slashing at the thighs and knees of the creature, or I should say stabbing, and 8 is still a hit against them, right?
I guess so.
For 12 damage, and 1d20 plus 3 for a bite is going to be a 20, which clears by 10, so 4d4 plus 8. Oh, look at those ones. So many of them.
Halvar is awash of blood and viscera. 3 corpses lie before you.
I stare at them, and I see in the distance there are more, and I know that I cannot go forward until these ones are gone. So I will wait for them to close because my initiative has just ended.
They don't close.
Then I will pounce. I will run.
Coin.
I will charge. Wait, do I have enough movement to charge? No, I do not.
Just like back up and get a running start or something silly, but
not if I'm frenzied. I think I would just leap to the attack. So stabbing for the throat, 18 clears by 10?
I guess technically, yeah.
Technically it does. 17 and a 1d20 plus 3 for a bite is a 6, which is a hit for 16. So that is 33 damage with a stab in the throat, turn the blade, grab the side of the head, bring it over, and like gnaw through the head, ripping it from its shoulders and tossing it to the side.
A zombie steps out of the shallows and grabs you. I don't think you get opportunity attacks against zombies making unarmed attacks, right?
I don't think so.
He reaches out and grabs you. Not doing damage, but forcing a strength check.
Uh-oh. Strength is not Halvar's strong suit. But I get a 24. He rolls poorly.
24 is not enough. You are yanked forward. He steps back, pulling you to the river's edge. And within reach of this other zombie, it crawls out from the depths. Let's see, 14, including bonus, will hit. This is just damage roll. 7 points of damage, minus 2 is a 5.
Oh no.
And you may return fire or attempt to break free of the grapple or what have you.
I'm not going to try and break free. I'm going to return fire. So I will start with the bite. Our 1d20 plus 3. Since we're grappled and I'm biting, do I get a bonus to hit?
No.
Okay.
It's canceled by any penalty thing. Yeah.
Sure. 2d4 plus 8 for damage is a 10, and then I will stab as well. 1d20 plus 3 is a 6, which will hit. 1d6 plus 8 is an 11 for 21 damage.
I feel like there's gotta be, I don't know. I think zombies need a buff, or I just need more of them.
Or I just need to not have a plus 8 to my damage.
Maybe. I don't know. Another hit. Another strength check. It's pretty good. I think it's going to be impossible to beat.
Yeah, I only have 10 strength. Oh, God.
You are pulled forward into the river.
This is not good. Where did the zombie go? I do not see it. Is it in the water? Oh
yeah,
no.
He's in the water.
Oh, I see. Okay, is it my turn then?
Maybe only way steep. I think you're struggling to stay above water. It is your turn.
I will kick and I will scratch and I will stab down and push him away from me. And I will stab him for 12 damage. And then bite. The hit. Roll 2d4 plus 8 for 14 plus 12.
Bite and you slash.
26.
And you slash, taking on mouthfuls of river water.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
And eventually the zombie stops fighting back.
And I will kick and pull myself back to shore.
Need to roll a strength check. Can't swim.
No, I'm so close to shore, but I can't get out.
Yeah, I think you like shallow water drowning ensues.
Oh no, this is a real thing. I know it looks funny from the outside, but people die this way.
So that's one round ticked away. Let's roll strength checks until you get yourself free or you hit your what is it?
Oh, there we go. Oh, right. I will paddle to shore slowly but surely, doing the tippy-toe dance on the bottom of the water. I will pull myself to shore, and with my frenzy still going, I will keep running along the edge of the water, looking for an exit, going off map.
Yeah, up from here, there's a narrow strip of land. What is this, like 15 feet wide?
Mm-hmm.
Between river and, oops, that's not what I want to do. Between river and rock wall. And you go running into the dimness of this underworld. And I think this seems like a good spot for our break.
All right. We'll kill the musics, and we will come back on the other side of the break with some more Dicing with Death. See you soon.